Hello guys, Brad here again, and today I thought I would just do a video just kind of talking about building a fragrance channel and some ideas that I came up with. I have noticed that a lot of the new reviewers seem to be getting sort of discouraged and upset because they're not getting as many views on their channel as they had hoped or as many subs. So maybe this could be like a good community place for new reviewers to go to get some ideas and help with their channels. And this isn't going to be one of those jokey type videos. This is more of a serious discussion here. So hopefully this goes well. Number 10, you could buy viewers and subscribers. Now we've seen this sometimes, and I would highly discourage it. Um, you'll see these reviewers, they've done like 2 reviews, maybe one for Cool Water and one for Aquadigio. Next thing you know, they got more subs and views than Mark and Cubby combined, and it just doesn't look right. People in the community will basically ostracize you from the community because they feel that you've cheated. It's kind of like taking steroids, kind of like Lance Armstrong, take away his medals type of thing. So yeah, I think I would say try to earn your keep in the fragrance community by hard work and content. Don't try to buy your way to the top. Another thing that seems to be pretty popular for new reviewers is shoutouts. Now, I'm not really big on shoutouts myself. Um, I have done tribute videos and maybe top 10 reviewer lists, and it does seem to me that some of the new reviewers are offended by that because I don't include the new reviewers. Well, my answer to that is that um, most of my passion and excitement for the fragrance community started back in the day, when those guys were popular. And now I'm basically just, keeping a journey in a journal for myself on YouTube, and I'm not so much concerned about everybody else's input. So maybe that's part of the reason there. But if shoutouts are a big thing for you, especially if you haven't started a channel yet, there's that Fragrance Idol that usually gives you a big boost. If you join Fragrance Idol, you'll get that shout out from Mark. Of course, I mean, who knows how long the Fragrance Idol thing is going to go. And it's all basically done as a community favor from Mark. And, as his schedule gets busier and busier, who knows. But, yeah, if you're just starting out, try to get in on Fragrance Idol. And I know certain reviewers do shout outs from time to time. I'm not sure what their criteria is. I would probably have to say that maybe not a good idea to PM them and ask for a shout out. Probably be a better idea to try to friend that person and just maybe start reviewing fragrances that they enjoy. So maybe they'll be interested enough in your channel to give you a shout out instead of just doing it because they feel sorry for you. So that's kind of how I feel about the shout out. And please don't get upset with me, for not shouting you out. It's just not my style, and I don't really care how other people run their channels either. So, I think it's just kind of like, please don't rag on me if I don't rag on you, that kind of thing. So, that's that. Number 8 is keep busy. One of the things that really bothers me is when I subscribe to somebody's channel and then, I never hear from them again. I'm thinking, I took the time to subscribe to your channel. You should be putting out some videos there. So try to keep busy. And of course, if you've only done 20, 30 videos, don't expect a large sub base anyway. 7, balance the niche and the designer. If you only do niche, you're alienating designer heads. If you're going to do designers, you're alienating niche heads. Try to balance both, knowing that most people on YouTube care about the popular fragrances, the designer fragrances. If you do an obscure niche fragrance, take into consideration that you're probably doing it just as much for yourself as anybody else because only a few people might really care enough to watch the video. Unless you're not a well-established reviewer already. Number 6, I put host a split. Now, we do see several reviewers doing splits and doing quite well with their splits. I would say if you're a new reviewer, I wouldn't try to be too ambitious with a split. Maybe buy a nice bottle for yourself that you were planning on buying anyway, and just offer, some decants to anybody that's interested. That way, if nobody cares, you're no worse off than you were before. And that way, you've offered the split, and it might, garner some attention to your channel. So think about doing that if you want to get a little bit more attention and some, more subs and things like that. Giveaways. Now, this is something, again, that I've never been big about, but I'm sure giveaways do help boost fragrance channels, especially ones that are kind of leading. Like, when I get to 300 subs, I will do a giveaway. 500 subs, giveaway. 1,000 subs, giveaway. So you can do that. Personally, I've never really gotten too caught up in my sub base or my viewership. I'm just on this journey. If people want to sit in the back seat and go along for the ride, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. But the giveaways, if you have the money for it and the ambition to do it, go for it. Number 4, subscribe. Now, subscribing to other channels is kind of like a great way to network and also to open up doors for people to subscribe to you. I've noticed that when I've hit the sub button, other people hit the sub button for my channel sometimes. Usually the person I sub to will sub to me, and also some of their friends or whoever might hit that sub button as well. So if you're being kind of lazy on hitting the sub button, that might be part of the problem as well. Number 3, bring in other opinions. We've all seen how great this has worked for Fragrance Fanatic 1 with Street Scents, Dan with his wife Amanda, the Fragrance Brothers, all that stuff. So if people love to get the opinions, the direct talk at work, that really magnifies your channel by bringing in more than just your personal opinion. Number 2, collaborate. A great example of this, every season we see the Fragrance Community channel do a collaboration video. If people see your little segment and they find out what your channel name is, they might subscribe right then and there if they haven't heard of you before. So that's a great way to get your face out there. And finally, discussion top 10 style videos. This is something I really enjoy doing myself. You could do like your top 10 favorite fragrances for the seasons. Maybe do like a top 10 aquatics. Do, top 10 woodsy or whatever, orientals. Discussion videos. Do head-to-heads or whatever. Just talk about anything going on with the fragrance world that makes you upset. Discontinuation, reformulation, whatever. Try to use your brain a little bit and come up with some unique ideas. Maybe look over at Base Notes and see what kind of topics are going on, and maybe bring those to the YouTube community as well. So these are things that I came up with. Maybe if you have any ideas for these new guys in the community, what can be done to help them out, you can comment down below, help these guys out. So I just thought I would put that out there today. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later.